Have you ever heard a sound so chilling it made your blood run cold? Imagine being alone in the dark, surrounded by an eerie stillness, when suddenly... Well, let me tell you about the night that changed everything. I used to work as a lake patrol officer in Ohio. It was a job that most people would consider peaceful, even boring at times. But there was a reason we had strict rules that were never to be broken. My partner Jake always thought these regulations were ridiculous. He'd laugh them off, saying they were just old superstitions. If only he knew how wrong he was. It was a typical summer night, warm and humid. The lake was calm, reflecting the moonlight like a giant mirror. Jake and I were on our usual patrol, cruising along the shoreline in our boat. Everything seemed normal until Jake decided he'd had enough of following the rules. "I'm going to take a quick dip," he announced, standing up and stretching. I immediately protested, reminding him of the most important rule: never, under any circumstances, enter the water after midnight. But Jake just rolled his eyes and dove in before I could stop him. At first, nothing happened. Jake swam around, laughing and splashing water at me. "See?" he called out, "nothing to worry about." But then the air around us changed. The temperature dropped suddenly, and an unnatural silence fell over the lake. I called out to Jake, telling him to get back in the boat immediately. He must have sensed the change too, because he started swimming back without argument. But as he reached for the boat's edge, something grabbed him from below. Jake's eyes widened in terror as he was pulled under. I reached for him, but my fingers only grazed his outstretched hand before he disappeared beneath the surface. The water churned violently for a few seconds, then went still. Too still. I searched for hours, calling for help on the radio, but Jake was gone. When the sun rose, there was no trace of him, not even a ripple on the water's surface. It was as if the lake had swallowed him whole. The official report said Jake had drowned, a tragic accident. But I know what I saw that night. Something was in that water, something that shouldn't exist in our world. And it took my partner because he broke the rules. To this day, I can't go near that lake without hearing phantom splashes or feeling unseen eyes watching me from the depths. The rules are there for a reason, and I learned the hard way that some things are better left undisturbed. So the next time you're by a lake at night and feel the urge to take a swim, remember my story. Because you never know what might be lurking beneath the surface, waiting for someone foolish enough to break the rules.